Today, almost everything is possible, and that is a good thing, but a bad one at the same time. There will always be someone who would want to misuse a facility, a luxury, and technology. With the invention of smart apps, your personal information is getting more vulnerable than ever. One of the reports from Twitter said that misinformation spreads 6 times faster than real information on their platform. While we live in the age of technology and information, there is a new way of spreading misinformation, which is very hard to debunk. While there are so many ways to leak one's personal information, deepfakes is one of the rising stars in the field. Before we begin with the risks related to deepfakes, let's get to know what it actually is. Deepfakes are basically fake videos or audio recordings that look and sound just like the real thing. The word deepfake is a combination of the terms deep learning and fake, and is a form of artificial intelligence. Deep learning is considered to be a subset of AI and refers to arrangements of algorithms that can learn and make intelligent decisions on their own. But the danger of that is the technology can be used to make people believe something is real when it is not, said Peter Singer, cybersecurity and defense-focused strategist and senior fellow at New America think tank. We see multiple videos on social media that are obviously falsified. For example, videos of Trump singing Despacito or some actor telling you that he or she loves you. Well, all of those are examples of deep fakes, but these ones do not cause any harm. However, some false videos can ruin someone's career or spread false information on a larger scale that can cause a great deal of damage. So how do deep fakes work? Deep learning has the capacity to create a convincing imitation by analyzing pictures and videos of a target person from various perspectives and then imitating his actions and speech patterns. Seeing is believing, the old law says it, but the reality is that believing is seeing, and human beings pursue evidence that confirms what they want to believe and disregard the rest. Hacking that human tendency gives malicious people a lot of power. We see this already with disinformation, where so-called fake news that creates deliberate falsehoods that then spread under the guise of truth. By the time fact-checkers start howling in protest, it's too late. One of the biggest examples of deepfake that is literally being used by everyone these days is Snapchat filters, the tip of a deepfake iceberg. And it is exactly that easy to create a deepfake. So what are its dangers? So far, deepfake hobbyists have been limited to placing celebrities' faces on the bodies of porn stars and making politicians say funny things. However, it would be just as easy to produce a deep-rooted emergency alert warning that an attack was imminent, or to ruin someone's marriage to a fake sex tape, or to disrupt an election campaign by dropping a fake video or audio recording of one of the candidates days before voting begins. This makes a lot of people anxious, so much so that Marco Rubio, a Republican senator from Florida and a presidential candidate in 2016, called them a modern nuclear weapons equivalent. In the old days, he told an audience in Washington a few weeks ago, if you wanted to threaten the United States, you needed 10 aircraft carriers, nuclear bombs, and long-range missiles. Today, you just need access to our internet system, to our banking system, to our electrical grid and infrastructure, and increasingly, all you need is the ability to produce a very realistic fake video that could undermine our elections. That could throw our entire country into tremendous crisis internally and weaken us deeply. C-level fraud is one such most effective frauds, where fraudsters no longer attempt to convince the organization's workers to send money via a fake email, but a call that makes the caller sound the same as the CFO or CEO. It also means saying goodbye to the old realities. For example, the voice on the phone at the other end of the line may not be the person who owns that voice, thus giving rise to trust issues and making it difficult to run companies unless you meet the individual person. Extorting companies or individuals will become a major possibility because with such deep-featured technology, faces and voices can be transferred to media archives, which is a major source of false claims made by people. For example, a video may be created by the CEO, announcing that their company has lost all consumer details or that the company is about to go bankrupt. As a result, the threat of sending that video to press agencies or uploading it on social networks would give the attacker an advantage to get money out of their banks. While there are currently no technological protection mechanisms available, deep fraud detection programs are underway. Detecting deepfakes is a tough job, and at the moment can only look for signs to detect the issue. Some signs can be detected by machines like lack of eye blinking or shadows that look wrong. GANs that generate deepfakes are getting better all the time, and soon we will have to rely on digital forensics to detect deepfakes. In some cases, they're almost ready for the market. In addition, NTT Limited is looking to develop capabilities in this field with the manufacturers of such applications. In the meantime, however, they are also working closely with organizations to assist them through comprehensive safety awareness training and immersive training courses. These include issues related to cybercrime risk, including CEO fraud, management hacks, and last but not least, deep-rooted threats. Before you go, check out what deep-faked Barack Obama has to say.
Moving forward, we need to be more vigilant with what we trust from the internet.